Have you seen these bubble balloons in so many different cool installs, but you always had a question in your head, how do you inflate them? Hello, my name is Julia with Decor Lab, and in this video, we'll be talking to you about everything bubbles. So there are three types of balloons that are known on the market. The first one is the latex balloons. These are the balloons you typically use for your garland. They are well known and you can find it in any store. This is a foil balloon, basically the balloon made out of the foil. You can find them in different characters or in sphere shapes. And these are the bubbles. Bubbles made out of the plastic. They are Clearz. They are very lightweight. They're perfect for helium inflation and they add amazing dimension to your balloon install. So let's talk about these balloons today. So there are three main brands available on the United States market. So the first brand I'm going to talk about is the Qualitex Deco balloons. So this is the balloon made by the Qualitex. This is what it looks like. This is a 24-inch balloon. Typically, it is used for a helium inflation or stuffing this balloon with latex balloons. This balloon does not get to a perfect sphere shape, so it remains kind of flat. But a lot of people use it for the stuffing it with the balloons, basically like creating a gumball machine. So the second balloon I wanted to show you is the Bobo bubbles. So this balloon is getting into the perfect sphere shape, but it has a secret on how to inflate it. We'll get to that in just a moment. And the last one is the Clearz. So Clearz look like that, and it comes in several different colors. It also comes in clear color, but I wanted to show you in this video what it looks like when it has a shade to it. Just like this balloon over here, this is the Clearz. When you're inflating your balloon for a balloon garland to create an accent, you want to use the hand pump because you do not want to break that seal on the side. If you're using the electric pump, it pumps the balloon with the warm air or even hot air and that breaks the seal, which causes your balloon to pop. So what we're going to do, this is the Bobo bubbles. What you're going to do, you're going to stretch it out first before inflating it. And you want to stretch it in each way. So we're doing it across several times. Until it looks like somebody chewed on it. So you want to stretch it out. So until it looks something like that. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to insert our tip into the balloon neck and we're going to inflate it. When you start inflating it, it gets to that flat sphere shape. You're gonna keep on going. Just make sure you hold on the neck really tight so it doesn't release any air as you go. As you can see, this balloon has like an egg shape. So what we're going to do, we're going to press on it, releasing the air a little bit. And inflate it again. So after you're inflating that, so it still has a little bit of the oval shape. What you're going to do, you're just going to press on it and kind of roll it side to side to give it a nice sphere shape. What it does, it stretches that plastic, letting the air to distribute all over to create the shape that you need. So basically, there you go. And we have room to inflate a little bit more. Going to do the same thing, release a little air and roll it. And here you have it. So what you're going to do next, you're going to twist it several times. And now we're going to tie it. So now if you would like to add it to the garland, all you're going to do is to tie the 260 around the knot, create a loop out of it, and add it to your garland in any place that you desire. So this is how you inflate the Bobo bubble. With our Clearz, it works a little bit different. You would also inflate it with hand pump versus electric pump, so that seal doesn't break as you inflate it. You would also deflate it a little bit to give it a nice sphere shape. What you don't have to do with these balloons, they don't have to be stretched because the plastic it comes in already has a good flexibility, so it doesn't have to be stretched. And lastly, it does have a seal on the neck of it, so you do not have to twist it and tie it, so it's ready to seal by itself. It's self-adhesive. So when you're ready to inflate it and you're ready to attach it to your garland, all you have to do is just to tie your 260 around the neck and you're ready to attach it. How you would tie a 260 to a neck of the balloon, you're just going to add a 260 at the very tip of the neck, and then you're going to roll it until the very base of the balloon. And then you're going to tie a knot on top of it. So it looks like that. So now with this, you can easily tie it to anything else, like a balloon garland, or you can create a little loop out of it. And already this loop, you can just loop around a different balloon or already pre-attached cluster or basically any other surface. So there are several things you can do with your bubble balloons. The first, we already talked about, just as is, beautifully just add it to your garland. So the second balloon you can create is the specialty balloon with the latex inside of it. By double stuffing the latex inside of the bubble balloons, you're creating this nice candy finish, super shiny, and never oxidizes when you install outside, and it stays nice and shiny. So keep that in mind for your next install, so you don't have to use the balloon shine, because of its greasiness. You can also add a confetti in between balloons to create a nice specialty look with a spark, with something special. And lastly, you can insert a fairy lights inside of the clear balloons to give it like nice spark to it when you install it in the garland, like we did over here for this installment. So we inserted the fairy lights and added the clear balloons to our setup. Now that you know everything about the bubble balloons, make sure you go and check out our other balloon videos. And I will see you in the next one.